So,
what's up, man?
I'm really humbled these days because I can't, G Money as, this is what y'all want. Y'all want me to be. Y'all don't want the irate, interrupting people.
They do.
I don't want to do no introduction. I feel that the show lost its essence of introduction wise. So we just go straight.
You see what happened when you see what happened when we have a little debate on the show. Look what happened. Whole new person now.
Sometimes that's why I'm wearing this outfit. Sometimes, God is,
And that's why I'm wearing this outfit also. You see my shirt,
Pray don't envy. Facts. Oh, so that's a shot. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Shout out my man Aubrey one time. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom Born Clothing Line. Shout out to you. You feel me?
Let's not interrupt him. He's going to say that we're cutting him off. Oh, you finished? You want to shout somebody else out? You showed me a shirt that says pray don't envy. Is that a shot to this is an uncomfortable environment?
No, this is
I'm uncomfortable right now.
I think this is fitting for the show today.
G Money! G Money!
Yo. You fooled me.
G Money!
What's up?
Episode mother. I don't want to curse because we got the mother flipping 24. Nigga, we made it.
Still curse. Good job. Great job.
Yo, welcome back. We don't do. First and foremost, I want to shout out everybody. I want to shout out Boris, the Cast Sound Lab crew. Actually, my man Preach. I call him Morris. We want to thank them for everything that they have done for us.
Appreciate you, my brother.
You know what I mean? For real, appreciate you, and you have set, you have set the tone, and you have helped us develop the look that really nobody was. You let us take over this joint. I appreciate it. Sad to see this place go. We got the black curtains in here, the stuff coming down. How do you feel about the move? Yeah. How do you feel about the move?
I feel good.
Okay, you feel good. You feel confident? You getting rid of us and stuff?
No, I'm just.
You got new deals now.
New beginnings.
Yeah, you got new deals.
You could.
No. That's all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's toast. Let's toast.
Yeah.
Toast the Cat Sound Lab.
There you go.
Morris and Boris.
Yes.
Morris and Boris. That's weird. Two weirdos. Nah. But welcome back, man. We here, man. Shout out to Space Ghost. Shout out to Queens Flip Jr.
Yes.
Shout out to Mr. Smooth in the building. Shout out to my man. What's your name again? Dollar. First of all, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it right. I didn't like how you introduce yourself, like Dollar. It's so serious. Relax, my nigga. You know what I'm saying, Dollar? You cool. Shout out to Mr. Smooth Pops, aka OG Selly in the building. What's up, man? How you feeling?
The dog. It's nice to have the dog here, man.
The dog?
The dog.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the dog. Shout out to my man Nico. The dog. So we feel good, man. Last week was a little crazy, G Money. You have anything to say to the people? Let's go. You have anything to say to me? I took
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. You acting like Mr. Smooth today?
Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, I think last show was interesting, man. It was an interesting show. I think that probably was the. To be honest, that was the most healthiest debate or argument, whatever you want to call it. Me and Queens Flip had. Mm-hmm. We had some debates and disagreements in the past, but it kind of went a little further than that. But last week was, it was healthy. Like we said we had to say, and then the show was
no, don't lie. I did pull up on you after I did. I did want to talk to you in a weekend.
That's regular. That's regular. That's flip, man.
I appreciate you. Like I said, I did read a lot of the comments, and brothers argue, brothers fight, man. Nico could tell you, he be in the comments. Brothers argue, brothers fight. I never would ever. Jay, you all right, Jay, over there? You pressing power a couple of times. The card is full. All right. Yeah, shout out to JR, man. He just give him some time because he takes it. It's artwork to him. Don't worry. Take your time.
Curly fire, curly top.
We just want to. I read a lot of the comments. I never want y'all to think it's more than what it is. G Money's my brother. We've been friends for a long time. 10 years, about to hit 10 years. I think this year would be 10 years. I met him in 07.
Something like that.
Yeah. I met him in 06. It should be 11 years. But that's my friend, man. I never want people to think, that I'm trying to hate or, he'll tell you himself. That's why I was kind of mad at him. And, he'll tell you himself, like, I encourage him to speak up more. I encourage him. Sometimes when you're so caught up and what you're doing. You don't realize what you're doing. You know what I mean? But off cam and behind the scenes, I definitely tell you, G, you got to talk more. We got to do this. I never want anybody to feel like I try to keep my man in the shadow. That's crazy. We out here to get money. We out here to chase that bag. And
Facts.
what's good was Jordan without Scottie Pippen? What's good is hamburgers without French fries? You know what I mean? What's good with hot dogs without ketchup? Pause. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what?
You couldn't think of anything else better than those.
What's good with is a host without a co-host, a good co-host. So don't ever, please, man. You guys just. Don't do that, man, because you guys make me feel a little uncomfortable, and then I have to go call him. Like, you see what you got these niggas saying? You got to go clarify that, because I never, ever wanted my man to feel any type of way. But, you know, we here, episode 24.
Yeah, we good.
We made it 24, we good. So today's a special episode. We don't do countdowns no more. We got my man Nico. You know, talk real quick. Where you from? Say who you are.
Name is Nico. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, East New York.
Yeah.
Born and raised, 24 years old.
Got you. And get my man Selly. Where you from, Selly?
Long all the way from Freeport. All the way from Freeport.
With all the Spanish mommies?
All the Spanish people out there.
Wepa!
That's my people, you know.
Yeah.
Forest Avenue,
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
Yeah. All right, cool. You represent. So today's a different episode. So we got. Well, I was bothering Selly. You know, he really don't know, but we got.
Oh my God.
We got it. Leave it like that.
Oh God.
So we got my man Nico. Yeah, this guy's on this.
I don't know what kind of show we having today. I don't even know what's going on.
So yo, we got Nico.
Let me get this show going on, man.
I wanted to ask who he was when he was in here, but I figured I'd wait till you get in to explain what kind of show it's gonna be tonight.
We got Nico, who's an atheist.
Okay.
You know, and we got Selly, you know, who's a firm believer in the Lord. He goes to church.
Yeah,
And I wanted to bring these two here to just we're gonna have a conversation. A lot of people said I was touchy about the religious subject. You know what I mean, with Mr. Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he said that as far as Christianity and stuff, and a lot of people don't like to talk about Christianity. And me personally, I was a 7-day Adventist. You know, remember my teacher? I used to go to church on Saturdays, and I was a 7-day Adventist. So that was me. I didn't grow up in the church. My mom is Catholic, but I was a 7-day Adventist. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. G don't believe in no religion. I don't know.
That sounds crazy.
Do you have any religion?
I just believe in God. I believe in,
You
not in religion, you believe in God.
I didn't, my family grew up in the church, and I didn't necessarily go. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I know some of my family was Baptist and things like that, but I never really.
Gee, you don't know nothing about church. You just try to reach. Like, you can tell it's okay. See, this is why they get mad at me when I call you out.
Nah, because
you don't know nothing about church.
But to say that, it sounds crazy.
It do.
Now to say here and say I don't know about battle rap, that's like, oh, all right. But to say that,
all right, tell me about church. Tell me about church.
No, I didn't say I know about church.
I don't know. You tell us.
I'm just saying to say that out loud. It sounds a little crazy.
Have you ever been to church before? Besides a funeral, besides a wedding?
I have.
You've been to church before.
Yeah.
What made you go to church?
Family.
Okay, you've been to church.
Family.
Did you fall asleep in church?
Maybe a little bit.
Because A. King fell asleep when he was talking about.
Yo, come on, man.
That nigga's wild.
Every time, man.
Why you did that? He was like this. Man, I said, yo, boy, turn that nigga mic off. He's like, she talking about you get raped. Like, yeah. So, what's up, Nico, man? Like, we're going to start with you. Why you don't believe in God, man? Why don't you believe in God? What's up?
It just doesn't. As a kid, I just never made sense to me. Like as far as like praying to somebody and a deity that makes everything happen. As far as like it made the earth, it made people. It never made sense to me. My personal like things didn't make sense to me. Like 2 + 2 got to equal 4. So you can't tell me 2 + 2 = 5, but you believe it. Just you know what I'm saying. But I have nothing against people who believe in God. That's just. It just never I need more.
What do you need? Like you need
more evidence or more more sense to it. You know what I'm saying?
Where you think you will get it? Where you think you will get it?
Talk, Selly, talk.
Where
Talk to him, Selly. Talk to him.
No. Well,
Talk to him. I don't care. Talk to him.
Well, where you said you need more evidence, but where you going to get more? What evidence you need? Where you got to go and get more evidence? You got to be in the Word of God. You have to be with the Lord, and then you'll get evidence there. But you just can't sit down and say, "I want evidence," and You ain't doing nothing about the evidence. You
Get him, Nico, get him.
No, I just explained something.
I mean, when it comes to evidence, I mean, as far as God, is just I don't know what am I praying to. Like, am I praying for? Like, what am I? Like, what am I praying to? I just don't get that concept. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that concept.
Let's go back a little bit. When you were younger, did any of your family go to church? You said that's your brother, right?
Yeah, my brother. Yeah.
Any of your family went to church when you were younger? Or?
Yeah, my parents. But I was never raised in a church like that. Like, I didn't have to go as a kid. There was a choice.
Oh, got it.
My dad's family, they was raised in church every single Sunday and type of stuff. But my mom, she raised me differently. She I had my own choices, you could say.
What's your background? Like your ethnic background? What are you?
I'm Native American and black.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Black, like down south, black?
Yeah. My grandmother's
Caribbean?
from Alabama, but my whole family's raised in New York.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So growing up, it just never made sense to you.
It just never made sense to me. I don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand that everyone may need something to pray to. I guess.
What you mean may need?
If you want faith, or,
what you mean may need something to pray to? I'm confused.
like if someone's going through hardships, they want something to like, I guess pray to give them faith. I guess like a higher being or whatever. But I just never got that concept. Me as a kid, I never got that concept.
You never said any words like thank God or oh my God, any of those?
I mean, oh my God, it's like a term. It's kind of like slang, like, oh my God, like you're frustrated. You know what I'm saying? But I don't literally mean a God that people pray to.
So you pump faking.
He's not faking. I don't think he's faking. He just say, "Oh my Lord," like.
Yeah.
But he don't believe in God.
Yeah, believe. No, but it's just a slang like a word.
It's like a term that you just.
So hold on. So you use "oh my God" as a term?
No. Because why I'm saying that to you is because I didn't accept God until I had about 35 years. Until I come and I get convicted and acknowledge God, who is God, when I went before God and pray and fast and and just start to acknowledge God, and I see who is God.
What made you?
But you see, so you may not understand because you never really went through go through how they call it, like
hard times.
To acknowledge who's God, to pull you through what you are going through. Because I had to go through that to know who's God. Mm-hmm. I had to go through what I had to go through to know who's God, because I was just living like everybody.
What do you mean?
Just normal as what he was saying.
What, living like a lot of women and stuff like that?
Well, I had a lot.
How much you had?
I was a wild guy. I was wild.
But like 5'4"?
Too much. Yeah, too many. I can't count. I just can't think about counting.
Can I make you a question? So, 35 years. You said you found God 35 years.
God, yeah, maybe 34, 35, somewhere.
Did you follow the tradition?
Yeah, I followed it for about years, for about 6, 7 years. Strong feet, hard feet for the Lord, and then I got on. How I get caught up. I tell you.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Get caught up. Messing with a lot of. Yeah.
I
didn't want to get in your personal business, but I was going to ask. I know that you had some issues. Marital issues that you went against. That's kind of going against the grain.
Agree, right.
That's kind of going against the grain. So if you believe in God and then you do that, it's just like
I messed up. You messed up.
You messed up
big time.
And sometimes when we sit down and we used to talk about it, sometimes you stress the fact of how you messed up. Do you? It's not like you don't regret it, but do you? Like when you sit down and think about it, it bothers you?
No, I acknowledge it because I made my mistake and I had to live with my mistake. I got to live with it. Mm-hmm. I just can't continue going through that part and say why I did this and why it happened, and it just happened. I just couldn't walk.
Because you like pussy though, Selly. That's the truth.
Good job.
Wow, it's very nice.
So I'm guessing the situation that made you
you're the man though.
Go to church and believe in God was something with female related or something.
Say it again.
So I guess the situation that made you believe in God more, the issue was something female related or something different.
Yeah, I get involved in that life. I fall involved with. I get involved here because I was good.
When you hear about him. when you hear about him, his stories like he was never a man to curse in front of his children.
I never grow up. I don't know what about cursing and disrespecting my kids, and I cannot do that to my kids. I love my kids all.
Yeah, that's true. I can say that. I can say that.
I don't curse you. I wouldn't disrespect you. You could be younger than me. I will never disrespect you. You are a man. I respect you as a. No, I'm not doing that to people, man. We don't need that.
But then you got the holy matrimony touch you.
I messed up.
The Indianness.
Yeah, well, they say, the word for they say ride a Indian or walk, this kind of way, so it happened.
I know, but sometimes when you talk about it, I remember one time you used to tell me the stories, you be like, damn, TJ, I messed up,
I messed up big time.
But
I ain't regretted. I have a son, I have a little son, and I love him. I'll give my life for him. Yeah. Because I'm a son. I don't really care about the past right now. Me and his mom not together or whatever. I don't really care about that. I don't have nothing. I care about him. Yeah. That is my blood and my flesh right there now, right now. And I have 4 other kids. And I'm just happy with my kids. They all right. They're elder than him. They married. I have grandkids, and they're happy. They are happy. So, I know I made my mistake and I got corrected already. It's gone and dead and gone.
All right. So, what about you? You made how many mistakes you made? You made a lot of mistakes.
He ain't make nothing else yet, man. He ain't do nothing.
I wouldn't say
24.
Yeah, 24. No, I wouldn't say. I mean, I don't drink. I don't really go to parties like that. I don't. Never been arrested.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Do your family know you don't believe in God? Like, is it conversation, or this is like your first time really?
I mean, we don't even have a discussion, but my mom does. Okay. My mom know, yeah.
I mean,
is she in the same boat as you? You guys kind of on the same.
Now she believe in God. She believe in God.
Yeah. Yeah. Believing in God is good, man.
Yeah.
Great.
So what happens with you when something bad happens in your life? I'm not saying it did already, but if something happened bad in your life before, who do you reflect to or pray to, or who do, let's say something crazy happened. You
looking crazy. You got skinny jeans, nose ring, what type of Tupac shit you got going on?
Yeah, it's God here to come to.
I mean, I have like a strong circle of friends, like a good, a real positive circle of friends.
Friend can help you. Friend can help you in that situation.
Don't let him say that. Don't let him say that.
You have a lot of friends, man. Friend and do not. Don't
let him say that. Don't let him say that. Yo.
Well, my friends.
Talk to him, Nico.
I think it's I don't believe in God, so whenever I'm going through something, I have my parents to go to, or I have like my mentors to go to, or people around me who are doing well. I don't feel like I have to have something to pray to get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything is how you react.
How do you feel saying that? Like, it's just like. A lot of people, it's just no ball.
It's not a shot. It's not a shot. I'm just saying, like, me personally, since I don't believe in that.
So what I want to say,
I don't feel like I have to. You know what I'm saying?
So what you were saying, your friends and them will help you in whatever this problem you are in.
I mean, when you're going through things, who you go to? You know what I'm saying? Besides God, if you didn't believe in God, you would go to your family and your friends.
Facts!
I don't believe in God, so my only option is my friends.
Well, let me tell you, your friends really can help you, They could give you material things.
Nah,
they could give you material, offer you money. They could offer you love. They love you.
He's talking about
and they can help you. They really can't do nothing for you.
But Selly, how you know? You can't say that, Selly. You can't say what.
No. It is a fact.
You can't say that.
It's not about the material things. It's about, like, if you need like peace of mind and somebody understands you, you have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through something, you have somebody to talk to who you know got your best interests in mind. That has value, you know what I'm saying? The same way how you would speak to somebody, you would speak to God about your problems. I could speak to one of my mentors because we're super close, like my brother.
I respect that. Okay, I mean,
same type. I mean,
your
may not be the same bond.
Your brothers believe in God?
Most of my friends do, honestly.
Okay, most of your friends do.
He does. This is my right hand man, Abdallah. He believes in God.
Got you. You believe in God, but you knew he never believed in God before. He told you.
A lot of arguments in high school. A lot of arguments.
So bring up the debate, man. We ain't gonna sit here and play around, man. What would you, if you had a debate with him, have a debate with me? I mean, have a debate. I want to hear it. I want to hear why. You said why you don't feel like Selly asked you earlier. What do you want to see, nigga? You want to see water come out the ground? Do you want to see somebody float? What do you want to see to make you convinced? You probably believe the world is still flat, don't you?
Nah.
So you believe the world is round?
Yeah.
But
Now
you
he believe maybe he fall from the sky, maybe he just fall down and he living just normal. No, you ain't fall from the sky, man.
Wait.
It's God have you speaking to us right now. He could lock you off right now. God could lock you off right now and he lie down right there. And
Come on.
that's it, man. You gone, man.
Selly, your phone ringing, nigga. You gotta turn it off.
We on business right
I think
now.
you gotta stop it though.
Yeah, well, you could talk. No.
It's ringing inside the mic.
It bothering you?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me?
I can hear it.
Yo, he's an OG, man.
You gotta press it.
No, it's not bothering me.
But we can hear it. It can't.
Don't listen to that. Listen to what we're talking about.
Find the phone and turn it off.
You gotta put it on silent.
You gotta put it on
I
silent.
don't want to put it off.
Ask God to do it.
Hold on. You don't believe in God, Morris?
Talk to him.
Morris, you don't believe in God?
I'm not a religious person.
Whoa. Wait. Hold on. Whoa.
I'm glad on this topic, man. Man, God
to
is
take his belt off.
Hey,
Chill
God
out,
is
man.
God, man.
Yo, hold on, Morris. You don't believe in God?
I'm not.
Man,
no,
Morris,
I'm not,
man.
no.
When did you not stop
And
believing?
I've been to Catholic school since kindergarten, and I went all the way to college. So,
So
I've
Morris,
been,
you fall from the sky too?
yeah.
Wow.
So wait,
I
so wait.
believe in
living our life
science.
normally.
Everything that happens has an explanation.
So you believe in
I
science?
wouldn't say everything, but
Oh!
it's theories for the most part. But I would rather take a theory or something that I could put the pieces together rather than just base it off faith.
Time out. Hold on. So you mean to be? That's why we can't do business with him anymore. You mean to tell me
exactly
that?
right.
You mean to tell me that this guy we been here, and you're a non-believer of the Lord?
I'm not, I believe in.
You've
I believe
been
in-
to Catholic school since the kindergarten
Yes,
to
absolutely.
college.
Yep.
Catholic college.
Yep. St.
Oh,
Francis
wow.
College.
St. Francis College.
Yeah.
And when you never believed in God while you was in there?
No, well, actually, it was.
Because I know Haitian parents force.
Oh,
things.
absolutely. I had to go to church.
You had to go
I
to-
had to go to church up until I turned. Might have been 13, 14.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was pretty much it.
You stopped believing then?
No, it was actually my religion class in high school, which was a very religious high school, Malloy. They were like,
Hey, I want the Holy Cross.
oh, okay. They were like, one of the religion teachers put doubt in our heads and kind of taught us about all other religions and how
Let
the
me
whole
let
thing
know.
could be a hoax. So, yeah.
Come here, son. I ain't seen you, man. Come on.
You want him to sit next to you?
Sit down here, man.
I mean, this is the rated. This is the rate. We had him last week, man. You can wait till his show. We had him last week. This
Oh,
is-
he's supposed to be on a show, right?
yeah, his show was next. Yeah.
All right. Right,
Yeah, sit a little closer to your pops. Yeah.
I just
sure.
want to see my son, man.
I know you do. I know you. We gonna get.
That's nice, man.
We gonna get into that. About we gonna get into that.
We
We gonna get
definitely
into that.
have to. We
Hold
have
on.
to.
We have to get
We
into
gotta
that.
get to
right?
that. Yeah,
we gotta
of
get into
course.
that. I know he don't know. So hold on, Morris. I'm kind of surprised.
Okay.
No wonder I felt uncomfortable around
I
you.
know you.
So
All right.
So you said in high school you
Right.
stopped believing because a teacher put doubts. Or
Yes.
you never. Okay.
Yes.
So once a teacher put doubts, you didn't believe anymore.
I didn't believe him anymore. Oh, I did not believe. I just had my questions, and then I would go to all the religious people I knew, and I would pose the questions to them, and all they would tell me was vague answers like "believe in the glow" and "believe in." I was like, no, I need an answer. I need a solid.
So what made you start to
explanation.
believe in science? The science.
Ever
journey?
since science class, like, what do you mean? Ever since there's been proof.
But did you know about? Did you look up Scientology and all that stuff? Did you look? You
No,
know,
it's something different. Scientology is different than.
It's what's Scientology? Explain.
Scientology is something a religion that was totally made up by L. Ron Hubbard. That's something totally different.
So you must have looked it up, you bastard, because you just said L. Ron. You knew the guy
Yeah,
name
but
that
it's
made
not,
it up.
it's not. Yeah, it's a made up religion. That's something that's been around since I believe the 80s or 70s or something like that.
Oh, okay, it just came up.
Yeah,
okay.
Scientology has nothing to do with science. It has something to do with a person's belief in aliens and science fiction, and it became its own thing.
So what? Did your family know you don't believe in God and stuff? Your
My
wife and
mother,
stuff?
yeah, pretty much.
And what your mother say?
My mother doesn't. She's great about it. She doesn't force it on me. She just says, "I'm going to church, and I'll see you later. I'll pray for you."
Okay.
That's what she says. I'll pray for you
Okay.
every Friday and Sunday.
And
she
then
prays
God
for me.
has never helped you in a situation before. You don't feel?
I feel like I've helped myself in situations.
Oh, that's kind of.
So you call yourself God?
I'm not calling myself God. I call myself the controller of my life.
I agree with that.
Controller his life.
I make certain decisions in my life that have certain.
Control your life? No, man.
I've made certain.
No,
decisions.
you are not controlling your life. God controls your life.
I have made certain
Don't say
decisions.
that, man.
Okay,
Don't say
so
that.
I can ask God to let's move. Let's flip the script out of here now. Let's come on, God.
Watch out, brethren. I'm not mad with you all.
No, I'm not. No,
I'm not mad with you all.
No,
But
me neither.
man, I would love to know that every one of us could know who's God right now. Every one of us here. I'm telling you. I'm not joking.
Yeah,
man.
this
I'm not
is
joking.
a different type of
Because you know,
conversation.
God,
I love you, man.
without God, man, I ain't nobody. I am nobody without God.
Okay.
I could have died maybe about 20 times. Maybe not. I lied. I might be lying. Maybe about 12.
Because you were speeding in Trinidad and then
I
the car
drive
flipped
out
over.
my skull fractured, nose broken, jaw broken.
Right.
I driving on real things. I see things happen in my life.
Absolutely.
A lot of things.
Subscribe, rate, and
And I
review.
know it's only God what had me, and God still keeping me. And let me tell you something. You know how much people I know die in my country? About 45 people die already. And I'm still alive. I'm still alive, and I know these people. We grew up together, and they die, and they leave me here still.
I feel you.
And I could have died before them. I could have died already. And you know, but I believe in God. I believe God have me here for a purpose. And I don't believe I'm just living here and I believe in God. I believe in God. Because without God, we can't make it, man. We can't make it without God. You might feel, well, all right, you're good to go or whatever. No, man. It's God have you going, man. Nobody else have you going more than God have you going right now. man.
Listen, I admire. I agree with him. I don't disagree. I don't look down on people who are religious
No,
or anything like that.
I'm not disappointed.
No,
I was like you too.
Okay.
I didn't want to hear about God. I didn't want to know who's God. But when I get in difficulties and I realize that I had to get down on my knees and pray.
See, here's my thing.
Pause.
I have to say
But let me ask
something.
you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick. Hold that thought.
Okay,
Hold that
okay.
thought. What do you mean? You just woke up one day and God spoke to you?
No, I fell into difficulties and a friend introduced me.
Okay.
And he told me, hear what's going on, man. You got to pray and trust God and go through fasting and praying. And I went through that for about 6 months straight.
You fast?
Yeah, for about 6
like
months
you
straight.
fast?
No, I'm telling you. I'm not telling you no lie here. And God answer my prayer. Things happen in my life, what I see happen. I tell him what I know happen, what I saw happen in my life. And I said to God, I said, God, if I had to get back out in this world, that's it. I don't want to live anymore. Because I was so much in love with God. I was a crazy man for God. Because he thinks what he do for me. Because I wanted to die. I didn't want to live anymore.
Don't say that. Come on, son.
I tell you how I used to think. And when I accept God and God just bring me back, like, you know.
That's why you dress fly when you go to church. You dress better than the pastor?
They call me a preacher. Most of the time they say, hey, you're the preacher. And no.
So, yeah, what you was going to say, Nico, then Morris?
My point would be to that. I believe your thoughts become things. So when you're going through things and you start believing in God, that's like your version of like thinking positive.
Oh, Nico!
So what I'm saying is like,
Talk to him, Nico!
your thoughts become things. So your version would be you believe in God, you pray to God. My version would be is I think positive and positive things happen around me. You know what I'm saying?
Believe in yourself. Right.
If you stay down on yourself and you're like in a bad mindset, you are attracting negative energy towards you. Now all you're going to get is negative energy around you. Now your version would be, all right, I believe in God. Now that's your positive thoughts. Mine would just be just positive thoughts to get me out of the situation that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And I will attract those things towards me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just down on yourself, you're not going to be attracting anything good in your life. But if you feel on the upside and you attract those things.
So your belief is basically like laws of attraction, basically.
Law of attraction, energy. You know what I'm saying? I believe in energy. Like,
So you be outside like, no, that stupid shit. And
Nah.
You know, you see energy. You believe in Avatar, Naruto, and all that shit? But Chi, you believe in cartoons?
Nah.
I said, do you believe in aliens too?
Nah, yeah.
Nah, yeah or yeah, nah?
I do believe in aliens, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Mo? What you say?
No, so I mean, to go back to what he said about, you know, when he was in the down times, I feel like, and I'm not saying him, I'm talking about more celebrities. You ever see like celebrities get, like Michael Irvin get bagged with a key of coke in his car, and then all of a sudden he finds God. I just find that sometimes I just use it as a crutch. Like, I discovered God now. He's led me to the right way. Well, nah, just don't do dumb shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not God teaching you what to do. It's just and I'm like, it's not towards you. I'm just saying
for a reason too, you know.
But Selly,
of course. And I also believe in karma as well. I believe in energy and karma.
Exactly.
You know, things happen for a reason. Sometimes you're going on that path all the time and you're going on that path. And then when you check it out, nothing ain't happening and boom, things happen. And when things happen, then you realize that, man, I had to make a change. I had to look for the Lord and to help me in this situation. And it's God is the one who are waiting to help you in that situation that you are going through. Yeah, because as I tell you, I do all kind of craziness and it take me a long years. Years it take me. I drive car like crazy. I do all weird things.
Worse than Mad Max?
Most than man. He doesn't know drive. He never drive. He can't drive. Really. Wait, yeah? No, yeah. You know, but what I'm saying is, and I went through a lot and I had to know God to help me. Because I tell you, I could have died already, man. I could have died many times. Right?
So how do you feel about someone who, let's say, kind of lives like a more straight arrow life, you know, that nothing really bad happens to them, they don't do anything negative? Do you think that's God's?
No, I could tell a guy who could be straight and nothing isn't going wrong with him, you know, he just living. I could tell him there is a God. God love you.
No, I'm saying, do you think that's God's? Do you think trying to think how to word it? You think that's God influenced, that his actions and his reactions? Do you think that's God putting that person in position to act a certain way, act accordingly through his whole life? Because there's some people who don't go to church or don't really,
and they're just living a good life,
and they're just living a good, positive life.
Yeah, positive life.
Do you think that's God, or do you feel like you know?
Yeah, there is a God. God look out for each and every one of His children.
Right.
But when you say that you doesn't believe in God and you don't have that. This what they were saying, that they don't believe there is a God. Not there is a God, but you don't believe in God. No, that is a wrong statement.
But everything is based off like the Bible, right? The Bible is man-made, correct? Like that was written by man. If you play the game of like the Bible to me is like the game of telephone. So like there's like let's say there's no type of media. And we've all witnessed Michael Jordan. We all saw Michael Jordan play, but we don't have any video. We don't have any of that proof, right?
I see where you're going with this.
So then we tell the story of Michael Jordan, and then we pass it down to
that's tough.
More and more kids, and down the line of generations. And certain people might exaggerate certain things. So people might say, like Earl Manigault. Y'all know who Earl? I know G Money. You know who Earl Manigault is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you don't.
No, he don't.
So back to Michael Jordan in terms of I actually saw him fly. Like he dunked from the 3-point line. Like they would be making up stories like that. Like he did a 720 before. Yo, I seen Michael Jordan dunk on 2 people at the same time and eat a sandwich in the midair and all types of like they would exaggerate certain stories. Thus why I think that's what the Bible is. Like I do believe, okay, maybe there was an actual Jesus that existed and that was admired. But then they probably was like, yo, you ever see, the dude turned water into wine. You ain't see that, right?
So you think that he had a cup of wine and a cup of water and he switched it over and threw the wine behind him?
I don't even think it happened. I think somebody just said, yo, Jesus, can you get water? Can you get some wine? And then he was such a great guy, it was like, yo, I think he turned it into wine.
So you think that he was Houdini?
A lot of story. I think they're just exaggerated.
Okay, so you think magic tricks existed back then?
There's always been
a magician,
right? There's always a result of like David Blaine has revealed all his tricks. Like there's always a reason why certain things happen.
I never knew David Blaine revealed his tricks.
Yeah, he's done it before.
Revealed how he does his tricks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Yeah,
I never knew that.
A few of them, not all of them, but a few of them. Yeah.
What about Houdini? Did Houdini?
There was reasons why how he did his tricks. Some of it is training and like to stay underwater for a certain amount of time. That takes training. That's not a spiritual person saying you're special. It's just time put in my opinion.
How you feel about that, Selly? What they saying? Do you understand what his standpoint?
I listen to him, but I just can't go down on his
His what?
I can't go down that road. Right now.
You go down that street?
Can't go down that road.
Another example is to be deemed a saint, correct? I'll ask you this question. To be deemed a saint, you would have to perform one miracle, correct? You have to perform a miracle. There's a reason why there hasn't been a saint up until Mother Teresa, even though she's never technically, done a what's the word I was looking for? I forget what the word is. Perform a miracle. Nobody has never been proven, but now they made her a saint because the technicalities and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like why hasn't there been a proved miracle in over 100 years?
What did Mother Teresa do?
She didn't do anything. She didn't perform a miracle, yet they still made her a saint. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody has.
That's his point. Yeah.
That's my point. Where was God when Altar Boys was getting? I mean, I could go through a different route.
Oh man,
It's all about perspective.
Wait, hold on. Where was God when the what?
When Altar Boys was getting molested, where were they at?
Oh,
Where
come
was
on,
it?
man. That's kind of far. Come on, man.
Nah, come
on, Morris, man. You
is
pull
that
out the
real?
cannon.
Were Altar Boys ever molested?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Okay.
You tell me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
this is a different.
That
type
was
of,
kind of dear. That was kind of.
I was just asking. God, where
Hey yo, Shaw, you asked me for money the other day. You know that looked like more than $10. You said you had. That looked way more than $10. You know. You got paid today.
You robbed the bank.
I'm
You
just
went and robbed the bank.
Oh, okay. You bought 3 Red Bulls. Like Red Bulls is $3 each. And you bought the. Let me see. Hold it up. Oh, hold up the Red Bull. Oh, that's $4. $4.8. Oh, no. I'll take you. I'm just saying. Why you talking about people getting rich? You went too far. You went too far. You went too far, Morris. You went too far.
Did I go too far, or did those priests go too far?
Oh,
Very nice.
I'm just asking.
Selly, that's true, Selly. A lot of boys were raped by priests and pastors.
Yeah, it happened. It's true.
See,
it happened. Things like these things happen. It's not. You look at these 5 fingers here. It's not equal. You have good people. You have all type of people in this world.
So you have
all
good priests and
of,
bad priests.
All type of people.
Get your G money cups.
All types of people in this world, man. So you just don't condemn a priest because you do that. Yeah, the pastors do wrong things too. The pastor do wrong things too.
You did wrong things, right?
I did wrong things.
You ever took somebody's girl before?
I can't remember that one.
You ever talked to somebody's girl, a man's wife that you knew? You ever did that?
I never interested in people or women, and
you always told me that. I just want to make sure you remember.
Never interested. I wasn't interested in people and their family.
So you wasn't a home wrecker?
Nah, I'd like to be cool, man. I always like to be cool.
But you watch them, and when they leave their boyfriend,
they're beautiful. Everybody, a woman is beautiful. Things to look at. But like getting involved with them, a man, wife, and
okay, that's a sin. What you gonna say, Nico?
I was gonna say that.
Morris.
When it comes to like good things in the world that happen, people always like chop it up to God. But when anything bad happens, it's kind of like they ignore it. My perspective would be of God is like, isn't He in control of all that is? So He's in control of the bad that happens also because He's the Creator. Am I wrong? So when something good happens, they say, "Oh, praise God, thank you, God." But when something bad happens, no one acknowledges it.
That's why He say, "Praise me all the time," even in good and bad. He said it. In the word, He said, in good and bad. So not all the time you'll get good from God and feel that it's because you get good and you see bad, you say, well, God is not God. You have to believe all the time and trust God and believe in God that God will do it. Work it out. You don't just because everything is good, you say trust God. And then when things go bad, you say there is not a God. No, you can't think like that. You know, you just don't think like that.
Can you blame God for something, though?
Yeah?
Can you blame God for something?
No, we can't blame God.
We can't blame, but we can praise Him.
We could praise Him. We could thank God for a lot.
It's no flip side of the coin.
That's what I'm saying. You can't hold God accountable.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we can't
It's like
do
kind of
that.
being. I mean, I don't.
We just had to try to do the right thing. We got to do what God.
So
God
wait.
said.
So he being a hypocrite. Talking about God is a hypocrite.
I'm not saying him. I'm just saying
God
it's
is
kind
a
of hypocritical to say that you praise one thing for everything good, but when then something bad happens, you turn your head to it.
Is God a hypocrite to you?
Oh, to me?
Oh, let me go.
He doesn't know God. The man now tell you that he doesn't believe. He doesn't.
I'm
know
just
God.
saying, but they had something good to tell you about God.
I'm just saying, so like a parent who loses their kid at an infant age, am I supposed to say, it's real. God, thank you? I don't know what you're supposed to say.
That's God will. That's His will.
That's His will. I don't want that will. I want my. They want their son and their
Nobody
daughter.
Nobody don't want it. But that's God will. If it have to be, just gotta be.
I just feel like
Just gotta
some things
be.
just
You can't want
happen.
everything. You want to come like you want your cake and eat it. You have to know. Well, look, there is a God. If something have to happen to your child, you trust God. Still, you trust God. Where God will be having your son or your daughter or wherever, it will be in a good place too. So, you know, because you don't believe in hell and heaven too, because if you don't really believe there is a God too or whatever, you don't believe in hell and heaven, right?
I don't know. I believe we
You don't
are.
believe in that too?
I
I
think we
believe
just
in
don't
hell,
exist anymore.
Turn his mic on
go
because
ahead.
he wanna, you know, he been wanting to talk. And he don't know the rules here. We're gonna let you talk because it's your brother. Yeah, turn his mic on. Yeah, say
How
something.
do I turn it up? It's already on?
It's just right on.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see what it
Don't
is?
hold it like that. Pause. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just fixing it, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But this is Abdallah, aka Dollar. What I like to say. What I like to say.
Wait. No. Don't you ever introduce yourself like that.
What's your name, Dollar?
My name is Abdallah.
Abdallah.
My name is Abdallah.
Abdallah.
It's African. It's an African name. It's also a Muslim name.
Hence
It's
the dad-
also
Hence the dad
Arabic.
hat.
It's-
Got you. I'm joking with you. I'm just saying.
I know.
Abdullah.
It means servant of God.
Okay, so Abdallah, go ahead. Tell us what's up.
All right, so honestly, to Morris and Dominique, Nico, to address them, honestly, it depends on
Talking
your
to Mike.
experience. It depends on your experiences in life. Like I've experienced a close person to me get possessed, like in my face, possessed. I'm calling her name, she's not responding. I asked her name, she give me a totally different name.
So are you talking about possessed like the movie with the lady?
Yeah, like Exorcist possessed.
Exorcist, okay.
Yeah. Like doing crazy shit. Face change, everything.
Please don't lie on the.
I'm dead ass, yeah.
You saw
He
somebody's
wouldn't lie.
face.
He wouldn't lie, man. He's a
Yeah,
true
I'm dead
man.
ass.
Wait, how you know he would have lied?
Yeah, I just know when somebody talking the truth.
You just pick up the energy from that
know.
person. you know what I'm saying?
wow.
Yeah.
man. I get him. I get
Like
him.
when he was speaking, I was staring at him. Like I was in tune
You
with
felt
what
his
he-
I
energy.
get him. I get him.
You ever?
No, pause. No. No homo shit. No. Not no gay stuff.
Like
Not
you
no gay
just
stuff.
you just know when somebody's like being straight
Yeah,
up.
true.
You know
You
what I'm saying?
ever met people who want to believe something physically and like? So for instance, you ever?
Yo, Boris looks so confused over here.
You don't know.
What's going?
Yo, you ever like the sugar pill test that they used to do? Like people would say this pill is gonna make you do this, and then they take the pill and they end up doing it, and they tell them, oh, it actually did nothing, and you just
It's like a
mentally-
placebo. It's
Right,
they
it's a
pray
placebo.
they pray
It's all a
they
mental.
pray on your
Right,
mental.
I think it's still similar to like they actually believe they're feeling something when in reality I think it's just
Nah,
them.
that's not the case, son.
Talk to him.
Like she was living in my house
Okay.
and I witnessed the shit. Like
So tell us how you witnessed
So-
it. Tell us the story.
Yeah, you was staring on the story. Carry on. the
it
story,
was 2 years ago. It was the summer of 2014 and like I heard the commotion.
That's 3 years ago.
Yeah, I went outside. I went out in the hallway and I seen like she was butt ass naked and she was like dragging herself on the floor. Like
So
she-
wait. I want to picture it. So she's naked and she's using her foot.
yeah, her hands, like she's going backwards,
Oh, with her hand. Like,
Yeah.
like, she's sitting on the floor naked. Is she up or she's laying down?
up in a sitting position.
Okay, I got it. Now
Feet-
I want to
feet
picture
straight
it.
out.
Her body is it a nice body? She fat, skinny, slim.
Really?
I mean, hold on, I gotta. Now, what type of person is she?
She's average,
Older woman, younger woman.
older woman.
Okay, now just take it out my head. Go ahead.
So yeah, basically, I'm calling her. She's not responding. Ask her name. She's given like a different name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And facial change, everything. And then she turned to one of my cousins and she smiled and said, "You're gonna die." And when she said that, like my cousin got really like, shook, so to speak. And she ended up leaving the apartment. But I was in her face, like staring at her, because that's why I said it depends on your experiences. Experience builds you in different aspects of life. Like you could go through certain things that's gonna build you spiritually, build you physically. Like people work out, they're building physically. Some people eat McDonald's, they get fat. But
your cousin's still here though.
I never disclosed her relationship to me. But
No,
the person is still they're
still
still
alive.
well.
No, he
Oh, you're talking about the person that was threatened.
Right.
Oh yeah. Everybody's good. Everybody's
Oh.
good. But so to basically get to
So
the
how
end
that
of the
made you
story,
believe in God? That's what I'm saying. Like,
No, that just heightened my experiences and basically solidified like.
So because this
is
woman may
legit.
have been schizophrenic
Nah, she's not schizophrenic.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
or bipolar.
how would you know if she was
saying.
possessed? Like,
Because she
What
could have been bipolar,
yeah.
Nah, we ended up taking her to church and everything, and
and it saved her.
yeah, and then
Can I argue with
the
that?
pastor disclosed what made this happen.
What was it?
I don't want to
You can't do
disclose
it.
too much.
No.
You didn't say her name.
You know
You
what?
didn't say her name.
Honestly, based on like my mindset right now and how I'm trying to live life, I'm gonna just disclose it. Hopefully, it helps somebody out there who might be going through it. So basically, she's married, but she never got a divorce. She's legally married, never got a divorce, and started, messing with another guy.
Okay.
I'm not saying necessarily every person who commits adultery is gonna be possessed. I'm not saying that.
There'd be a lot.
If that's what y'all was thinking as y'all, as y'all
Yeah.
comebacks, that's not necessarily true. It's just that certain things happen to certain people for certain reasons. But that's what basically.
So
what
by her messing with by her being married and messing with another man, you think that the
well, that's what
do
the
you think-
pastor said.
Wait, hold on. Do you think that her husband's spirit
Nah.
possessed her? I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm not God, so I can't say. I
Okay.
can't say.
So how you know
what.
she didn't just get in trouble, or she,
How you know she ain't smoke? She ain't get
yeah,
lazy?
like-
she
That's
was
not-
stressed
that's
out
not
and got crazy and just
Wait,
that's
Space
not
Ghost, you
it.
don't believe in God either?
I believe in a God. I don't believe in people's God,
Right.
but I believe there is a God. There's a
I
higher
believe in
being.
like
There's something.
Like is a. I hope there is a grand spirit.
There is a God, bro.
I just don't believe like.
There is a God.
Sally, you can't force people to believe.
I'm not forced. I
can't
just
say
said
that.
it. He said it. I said it after him. There is a God.
If
How
you
you
look-
know, Sally? You didn't see him,
It's not because you have to see God.
but how you know the definition of God?
Because when you have a relationship with God, when you have an experience with God, then you'll know
Yeah,
who's
exactly,
God.
exactly.
You don't know God just like that. Sit down
Have you
and
ever
What's
had
an experience,
out of body
though?
experience?
Exactly. Yeah, let me get my.
when you have a relation
Have you-
with God,
Yeah,
you
have
will
you
know
ever had
who's God.
Have you ever had an out of body experience?
A relationship with you
are
know who's
outside
God, man.
yourself,
Come on.
but you see
Well, you
yourself.
can't force people to believe in God.
I'm not forcing no one here.
Well,
I'm just talking
I
about
can
me.
explain the out of body experience.
I'm
'cause,
talking about me. When you have a relation with, you will know who's God.
How you have a relationship with him though?
Well, I tell you, I went through what I went through with the Lord, and He
Yeah, you said
pulled
that.
me out from it.
So he get
It's
okay.
God
got you.
did it for me, and that's how I acknowledge there is a God.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could be living a normal life. You could be living. You never had that experience. You never had a relationship.
So you don't know how
You
to
don't want
react.
to believe. You don't want to
Yeah.
think. You're just living normal. But when you see things come your way, and and you don't know which way to turn, and you get down and you start to pray, you trust in God. No, you have nobody else to turn to. Your friend, your sister, your brother, anybody, and you just go down to God and He help you. And He pull you through what you was going through. Then He will acknowledge that there is a God. There is a God to help me. There is a God who are there for me. Because I will tell all of us here, nobody can help you, friend. No friend can help you here
You
right
can't say that though, Sally.
When I mean
Yeah, I would
to say, when I mean to
disagree
say,
with
no,
that.
no, no. When I
That's
mean to
your
say,
opinion. That's your
I-
opinion.
I get what you're
when I
saying,
mean to
but-
say help, like give you money or hug you, or come and see the ward, the hospital, come and. By talking about mentality, you're sick, you lie down there to die.
Rate, subscribe,
You
review.
lie down there to die, and it's only God to help you, man. It's only God.
I'd rather
I got
praise.
what
I'd
you're
rather
saying.
praise my
Talking to Mike,
mother.
I get what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying.
Oh,
I
there
understand
we
what
go.
you're saying.
Oh,
I
there
agree
you go.
with what you're saying to an extent. However, I do disagree to an extent.
Okay.
Because, like, for example, like, we're not blood brothers. Like,
Okay.
that's my son, whatever. And just like you guys, like, I met him since, like, first day of high school, 2006. So it's about
Understood.
to be 11 years.
Got it.
So what you're speaking about is the tangible things that you could obtain from a friend. You can also obtain, like, spiritual guidance
You
from a
can,
friend.
Sally. Yeah.
For example,
Yeah, I agree with
like
you. Yes,
Malcolm
yeah,
X. Malcolm
yeah.
X was like, messed up or whatever in jail and everything. And who helped him? A friend. He wasn't his friend at the time initially, but he ended up becoming his friend. If it wasn't for that that black man in jail,
Help him out in what way? Like what he did.
finding God.
Well, that's what I'm talking. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but you
And
didn't
what I
say
was
that,
just saying, no one can help you. I'm not just talking about a person who know the Lord. As we talking here now, a person who know the Lord and could introduce you to the Lord. I'm just telling no one can help but God. I'm not telling you about any one of these guys, the friends here, we together, and a friend will tell you about the Lord. It's not in that realms I'm speaking about. I'm talking in general. God
Like
is
overall.
It's only God to help us. A friend could introduce you to God, just like I was being introduced to with concerning the Lord.
You introduced your son to God. He said that you introduced him to God.
Yeah, I always talk to my son. That is my son. I talk to my son all the time about the Lord.
He told us.
I don't make matters with the Lord.
But how you think? Do you? He learned from you to believe. He wouldn't, based off the situation that he was going through. He probably wouldn't have believed himself if it wasn't for you. Correct? you gave him the guidance.
I always tell him, trust in God, believe, prayer, ask God. Because I'll just tell you one thing. One of my daughters is an acting pastor. Two of my daughters singing in church. They singing the whatever, you know. No, I'm just telling you. I'm just, don't laugh at that, man. I'm just saying
whatever.
It's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. One of my daughters is an acting pastor.
I love this guy. So
They are an acting pastor, and two of my daughters, otherwise two singing in church too. I have a son too, an elder son. He's 45 years. I can't say not much about him, you know. But then again, he on his own, he have his own shop, he doing. But I can't say that how strong he is with the Lord right now.
Just shout out to my
Because
cousin.
he's single, he's a man by himself. You know, I haven't seen him for maybe about 12 years now.
Wow.
So I don't know how strong he is with the Lord.
But what I'm saying is that let's go. You know, we can go into like your son. You know, you teach him and stuff like that about the Lord and stuff. But a lot of people that encountered him, I'm pretty sure you watched Mr. Smooth on the YouTube.
Yeah.
If you from your assessment, you never met him in person, right?
No.
It's your first time seeing Mr. We call him Mr. Smooth.
Yeah.
From watching him on YouTube, what would be your assessment of him, like as far as like behavior wise, as you were saying?
He's kind of too carefree. Like he doesn't care about much. Like he's just. You give him advice, and like he kind of hears it, but like he'll take it if he wants to. He don't really see the good in it, but he'll take it. Like if he feel like it's valuable, he'll take it. But he won't just take it because you're an adult, even though it's a good thing to do.
He just
Not saying he's a bad kid, but like you'll give him advice and it'll just go one ear out the other. You know what I'm saying?
And why you say that though? Because his response does. Because I think sometimes he responds because of the show. I think. I mean, I know. You know. I mean, yeah, no. You know what I mean?
I ain't saying he's a bad kid, but on the show, it's just it's episodes where you guys would tell him about schoolwork, and then you'll ask him if he cares, and then he'll just be like,
no, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the point.
I ain't saying he's a good kid. He's a bad kid though. He's like a good kid.
The point I'm making though, like Selly, with those type of situations, Selly, like as far as your son is concerned, as far as like behavior wise and stuff, you know, because I think he's good. You know, you think you argued for him last week,
Yeah.
saying basically about him. Like, do you think that the point I'm trying to get to is that he uses the fact that God will get him out the slum that he's in now. He had told.
I believe in that.
He told Linda, Mr. Smooth. He told me that, but I don't know if he really necessarily knows what he's saying.
No, right. I could understand.
You understand what I mean?
Right?
Because he says that, you know, he told, you know, guy. Damn, why the chair so low? Shit, this shit went down. My cousin Malik said he know you.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Maliky. He said your cousin was my boy Damo.
Oh, I think he just texted me.
Yeah. He said that God would get him out of his troubles, as far as like misbehaving.
Yeah, I believe.
But he's not a bad kid.
Well, I always pray for my son. I always keep praying. I always give him that faith that God will work it out. Whatever he's going through, God will work it out. I have nobody else to help me with how I feel and how I praying about the situation. I want things to work out for my son.
Yeah.
I could ask you to pray as a child of God or whatever, a man of God. To go to your church and ask God to, you know, pray with my child and let him get through with whatever he's going through. You know, that's all I could do.
So you think that he's just going through a phase, like all the misbehavior?
That's all I remember.
But he's not bad.
He's not bad.
So,
He's not bad. I will never say he's bad. I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. And I don't want nobody to tell me what I doesn't know going on with him. I know exactly. I always tell you I know what's going on.
You tell me.
I know.
But you know because he tells you. So how do you really know if he?
No. He do have to tell me. I don't want to discuss this here.
Okay, respect.
I don't want to discuss. You know where I coming from, maybe.
Yeah, well, I know where
you know where I coming from. From a child to 14 years. I could just have to leave you with that.
Okay,
I know me being in my son's life. So I don't want to discuss all of that.
I respect that.
For my he's 14 years. Why you ever know I in his life? I'm sitting down here, or going into school, or going to his graduation, going to his birthday. Come on.
Nah,
I don't have to discuss nothing again, man. I don't talk.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, I don't have to say that. I am so happy to be with him right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Man,
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot. I mean, you know, people. That's the point. People may look at a kid and think by the. You want some tissue? Get some tissue. It's my man. It's my. Nah, no, not because.
Nah, we cool, man. We cool.
It's my bro. Let me tell you something.
Nah, we cool, man. We cool.
Give some tissue. You good?
Nah, we cool, man.
Oh, you good. This is what I want to say. No, because people. No, he's saying some. I know what he's. You see, I didn't know he was gonna go that direction. I thought he was gonna elaborate more.
I just
more on the. No. Listen, what I'm saying. I didn't.
Well, you asked me how I could know and how I could do this or whatever. But I could just.
I know.
Elaborate on them things. I know what I know.
Yeah, I respect that.
I know what I know.
You're right. What I'm saying is that
just leave it like that.
the point I'm trying. I respect. Yeah, we don't have to go into that. I respect that.
I'm going into that, man.
The point I'm trying to make is that people may look at Mr. Smooth and be like, "Yo, you know, he's one way," but I don't think people really know what he's going through. But like his father said, he know what he's going through. So sometimes, you know, I know we strayed off the subject a little bit. Sometimes you gotta, you know, because the point I was trying to make earlier is that. When you said with friends, sometimes friends make you believe in God because he said you can't really get things from friends. But he said that he started to clarify it. So I was drawing a reference like your son may not know who God is, but you instill it in him. You get what I'm saying? You pass it on, and he holds his father. If you ask him, he holds his father in high regards. You know, he loves his dad. So that's why he told me that God would get him out the trouble. But I don't really know if he knows what he means by it. But he. Know his father mean that, you know what I mean? But when people look at a kid, sometimes they may think something. Even me, I fell victim to that. But then, you know, we've been spending time right. We've been all spending time together, and you just see it's more to the picture than what it is. It's more to a book than a cover. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just look at a cover, it's more to a book.
But would you call Mr. Smooth troubled? I don't understand. Like, I don't consider him troubled. Like, I don't consider him like a bad.
Nah.
If the only issue is school,
yeah, I don't think.
I don't think. This is me personally. I may be wrong. I don't think that's a major thing.
You don't think school's a major thing?
I don't think school. I think we've put too much credence to what school can provide. Like, for instance, like if Albert Einstein drops out of high school, does it still make him a genius? Like, he's still smart in what he does.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, high school is essentially supposed to just give you building blocks into what you might want to do, but at the end of the day, it doesn't define you.
Okay, I respect that. Yeah,
I don't think so.
But we still.
I don't think we have to worry about Mr. Smooth's future. I don't think.
No, but we still. I mean, along with school. We're still trying to teach him to focus on something and take something serious. So if
maybe there is something he does take serious, like does he have hobbies? Is there something he really looks into?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, okay.
But if he has a goal or a career that he wants to do, you know, 9 times out of 10 he has to go to school and finish school and get some kind of degree or
because society, how society is set up.
And that's not who said that's how it's set up. It is, but is that the way it's supposed to be?
That's not.
So for instance,
it don't have to be. No,
it doesn't have to be. Like society has it set up to where he goes to grammar school, goes to high school, goes to college, crazy debt, gets a job, has a family, and that's it. Whereas, who's to say that's the way? Maybe he doesn't want to get married. Maybe he doesn't want to go to college. Maybe he does. He has an idea that could be the next big thing in this world, and then everybody's using that product or that software or that idea that he came up with.
I understand.
And he didn't have to go to. He could have been wasting 2 years of high school.
I'm cool with that though, but I still want him to realize, you know, that he has to still put whatever he does. You got to still put time into it.
Of course,
you got to do some kind of work. You can't just be like, oh, I'm good. I don't want to. I'll figure it out. You know, you gotta like if you're gonna skip school and not do schoolwork and not do whatever you're gonna do, you still got to put time into something.
There's one thing I believe in. There is God-given talent. I believe whatever you want to call God-given talent. Everybody has a specific talent. Like throwing water is your talent. DJing is G Money's talent.
Oh,
like
man.
Everybody has a talent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a gift.
Have any more words about that?
Nah, but Mr. Smooth have a talent though.
I know. And what's the talent?
I told him that last week.
But a lot of people, I told him before. You know, I think his issue is too. That, like, it's got to be the confidence. Like, he has to know that he has this talent. We can tell him all day, but he has to feel he has, like, people contacted me about him, like making shirts and having more words with his face, and they contacted me. I said, you have to go to his mother. But he has to want to do it. When he first came on the show, believe it or not, I mean, we know Queens Flip Jr. got talent. We know Junior got talent. But them two together are dope. because the back and forth, the Mr. Smooth is funny. He just his nonchalant attitude. People end up liking him regardless of what he has to want to. He has to want to think to himself, I have this talent. I am who I am, and I want to keep moving it into the right direction. Right. He has to know that. He has to be passionate about something that's going to help him. Now, I want to watch Tom and Jerry, because he like Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's his thing. But,
great show.
Love it. Tom and Jerry's corny, man.
That's a great show.
Looney Tunes is way better than Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry is one of the best cartoons ever.
He don't like the new Tom and Jerry. He like the old Tom and Jerry.
The old one, facts.
The old one is classic.
Top 5.
You like Tom and Jerry too?
The old one is classic.
I'm
just saying, so when I look at him and sometimes I listen to him talk, he's a funny guy. Like, I was talking to his teachers. Me and his father, we went to talk to his teachers, and they said that he act like he had to work, so he's looking at his bag, and I could just picture him looking at his bag, like they said that he was spending like 5 minutes looking at his bag trying to kill time. He's just a slick guy. He's just so slick, and I can't get no matter what. Last week people were mad. People were mad at me, like and his father because father don't like anybody rough talking to his child enough. His father expressed that. People were mad at me last week saying that. You shouldn't force Mr. Smooth to talk about something he don't want. You see how his father said, I don't want to talk about it? You shouldn't force Mr. Smooth to talk about something. Now, which I agree with. I agree because G-Money said, who said he talk about it? But I wanted to elaborate on that a little bit. It's just, it wasn't that forcing him to talk. Even though I said, yeah, you should talk about it. You make sure you talk about it because I want to. It was because on this show, if you know Mr. Smooth, this show, when he started the show, is what made him express himself. Anybody who knows Lindell or Mr. Smooth, he's a quiet kid to himself. How much time when I first met him, he sat there so quiet, and then when he got on there, he's a quiet kid. So this platform was where he expressed himself. Was the first time I got to know his personality. Because I could assume his personality based off what he go through at home, based off what his mom say, but I didn't really know his personality because he wouldn't really open up to me. This show was where he expressed himself. He expressed himself a lot. He talked, he showed character, what I care about, what I don't. So I felt that the platform, and he also would read the comments, so I felt that the platform, not to embarrass him or disrespect, because I love him. How much times I reiterated how much I love him,
All the time.
I said a lot, I love him. Not to embarrass him, but to just show him that, people are not going to agree with certain things.
But I think he's probably the least. You don't have to worry about his future.
No,
I think he's probably the least of your worries.
Yeah, I don't worry about the future at all.
I think he's going to be perfectly fine.
I agree. I think that he's going to be
whether it's school, whether he still does bad in school, whatever. I think no matter what, he's going to be fine.
His father said it all the time.
He's going to be fine. You guys.
What'd you say, Selly, all the time? What you say?
You gotta make it, man. You gotta make it.
He gotta make it. Yeah, Selly told me that.
No, he's going to be fine. I don't
give up
no.
on him. This is me. I hear everybody say what they want. I don't care, man. I don't care. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm his father, man. I don't care.
Yeah,
he's just one of those kids that he's going to be fine. Like,
yeah.
He's
talented.
He's
talented.
He's fine. He's not.
Selly, he's funny. He's talented, right, Selly?
I'm a son, man. Like crazy, man. Like crazy right now, man.
He got the talent from you.
You know me.
Could you tell it? So I could sit down with you all day and laugh too.
I know you like that.
You can't handle that, Selly.
I get home last night. He want to sit and talk about next hour. I say, why my foot hurting me?
Because you talk funny, man. He calling Jamaican people poppy. How you calling Jamaican people? I said, you can't call it. He's Jamaican.
He's a very nice.
You know how you gonna spell, hey, poppy, come here, poppy. I said, you can't call a Jamaican man poppy. And he laughing. Let me tell you what Selly did. Selly gave the Chinese man $20.54 and said he don't deserve a tip because he's driving a nice car. What? He said that shit was. I seen the man pull out, and he had a quarter and a nickel. So that means he had to come up with 14 cents. He came up with 14 pennies. I seen him do it. I'm like, yo, Selly, what are you doing? He said, no, counting the pennies. And the Chinese man looking at him like this. He said, well, look at this car. He drive a nice car. You know, God tell you to give tips. You got to give your tithes. No. Talk about that. No. Talk about that.
He driving a nice car. He walking the road, man. I walking and he driving a nice car. Give me my tips, no.
Wait. You don't give tithes to the church?
Yeah, I could do that. But I give them guys my tips, man. Them men walking from home.
Nico.
Talk about it.
See, that's where not saying you, but that's where like the hypocritical stuff come in. Because my vision of how I say you believe in God, I believe that they praise that you're supposed to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to help those you help those who may need it, even though he may not have a bad car. You giving a tip, it's just paying it forward. That's like a nice gesture.
Right.
If you only giving it to the church and not to no one else in the world, it's kind of like you're just boxing it.
Yeah, but the church will help me.
I find that offensive.
You don't know. Hold on.
Not tipping is offensive, yo.
Hold on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the church will help me. The church will help me.
That's on the street can help
I
you
give to
also.
the church will help me.
But Chinese man
see
help
that
you too.
Chinese man go help me.
No, he help you
person
fill. He help you fill the belly up,
Yeah,
man.
he fill my belly. I had to give my tips. No, I go down to
Yo,
the
I used
church.
I used to be a pizza boy. Yo, if we didn't get any tips, that's the most heinous thing you could do.
Come on,
man.
Selly, you should have gave it to
You
him.
get my tips, man. No, man. Come on, man. You get my
So
tips, man.
tell him
But
that.
the thing is, my foot broke. Watch, I get my foot break, man. You think that Chinese
A
man
doctor
give me
will
any
help
money? That Chinese man have no.
That's not his job.
That's not his job. It's not the church job too. It's not the church job too.
If you
Is
wanna-
the church help me?
How did the church healed your leg?
They heal my leg. They give me money to as long as I was working.
Look,
They could say, here is that, hold that. You're not working, hold something.
let's say you
One Chinese man coming to give me something. No.
Let's say you in the middle of the street and you about to get robbed and some random man helps you out, but he's not a church going man. He's not in a church, you know him from nowhere. You saying he would not be able to help you? It's just a random man on the street,
Talk
but
to
he
him.
took out his way to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You may be at the cash register and you short $5. Somebody give you money.
But he give people money in the street. He just gave somebody money that tricked them for gas.
But my point is,
What are you talking about? You know what you talking about?
but my point is,
Right now, give a man money there on the street there just so he come and rob me just for $3 to put gas, and you tell me I don't give nobody nothing. A man don't rob me there. Big man come out with a big girl and a thing and say car broke down. He have a little daughter in the car. When I watch this one old man coming on the car, and I don't give him money already to put gas. I say, want I lift to the gas, I go at the gas station. He say, no, man.
why would
He says, all right, I go right at the gas station and I'll go right there. And it's the same route we going on.
So why would you tip?
He was the ask Mad Max. Max alive. And that line Max, he was there. And I taking out money and handing the man.
He gave him the money, but the funniest part, as soon as he gave him the money, two guys walked up behind the car, was like, how many days you been sitting here begging for gas? How many days you been sitting here begging for gas?
So
And I was
time
like,
out. But
damn.
why would you give him the money, think he's home, but you won't tip a Chinese man? I saw you. He came and brought us food.
Was it on time?
But
It was on time.
But the man brought me food, but I paid the man for his food.
But they make money
He didn't pay for his service.
But look what he told him. Look what he told him, G. He said, well, you need to quit that job if they don't pay you. He gonna tell the Chinese man you gotta quit.
No,
He had a Honda. He had a Maxima.
Yeah,
It was a
man,
new one.
come
That's
on,
what he was fixing.
man.
He had a new year. Instead of looking like I know car, he fixed cars.
But the money's for the food. The tip is for his service.
I
right?
know about
You
the tips, man. Come on, now you tell me about the tips, man.
No, but it's true. Sir. You never tip waitresses, you
I
said.
never had tips in Trinidad, you know. The tips, I give you money, you take your money, I go on my way.
So you don't tip at all.
No, we don't tip at all in
By the strip
in
club.
Trinidad.
What about the strip club?
In Trinidad, we never tip.
You never tip.
You might get a kick. You ain't get no tip.
What about the strip club,
What's
Sally?
the-
The strip club.
You tip at the strip club?
Strip club.
Let's talk about it.
You been to a strip club before, Sally?
Huh?
You been to a strip club before?
I go anywhere I want. Tell I go.
No, yes or no? You been to so you never threw money at girls?
No, they get no money just like that.
What they got?
Would I get money just so? No, you had to ride with me.
On that note, we got to end the show on that note. So they got to ride with you.
You had to ride with me. You get some money. Then we go drink, we go eat, and whatever.
So tell them a story how.
Come now, you want me to ride? Let me get this show going right now. You're on my case.
No. Let me ask you one question. You told me that, and this is my favorite story. You told me the other day in the car that you bought a drink for $2, but the lady drink was $3, but the lady drink was...
Or down in Freeport there?
Yeah. Why do you get offended? You know, ladies like expensive things.
Come on, I go take $10 and give you $10. My drink is $2.50. A Guinness, $2.50.
Huh? Yeah, talk about it.
I could have a drink. She asked me, can I have some? I said, no problem. What do you want? Give me $10. I said, how much? $10? No, man, I don't have that money. Tell I say my drink is $250. I'll get you one for $250 too, man. I'll get you one for $250.
Even Steven.
Come on, man.
Even Steven.
So before, we about to end the show. You know, Nico. So you just affirm you believe in what you believe in. You,
I mean, I don't know what the future entails. Maybe I'll go through something that, I mean, maybe I'll gain faith.
Are you
but
willing
right
to
now,
are you guys willing to come back to the show? And I'm gonna have a pastor up here. You guys willing to come? Are you willing to come and do a part 2?
yeah,
I will.
Yeah, for a fact. For a fact.
I mean, you may
Yeah,
not see.
because the pastor will be better, better off.
You may not see Morris anymore, but Morris, you willing to pull up?
Yeah, of course. Morris, that would be nice, man.
Of course.
I will love. I love all here, man. And I
love you
will
too,
love,
man.
I will love to know that all here a little bit about the Lord. At least
As long as we respect each other's opinion.
Yeah,
like he doesn't-
yeah. That's
that's
cool,
what
man.
it
I will
is.
love that. I will love it, man.
Absolutely, man. I love you, man.
What about you? Would you pull up too?
Yeah, that'll be nice, man. That'll be great, man.
Say your name again.
Abdallah.
Abdallah. You pull up Abdallah?
Yeah, I'll come through.
All right, cool. Well, this Queen's Flip, man. We had even though let me tell you something. My mother told me I laugh a lot because I got a problem with emotions because it's just silly. Like that's my man. Like even when
man.
I don't laugh. Well, I don't laugh really, but when I just know what he's thinking in his mind and the rage. And that's my man. I got a lot of love for this man. And
now he cool, man.
You good.
He cool, man. Like
Cool, yeah.
man.
I took an L today again.
Nah. You get to that.
Yeah, all right. Yo. So we about to wrap it up, man. First and foremost, I definitely want to shout out the Cast Sound Lab again.
Yes.
Let's
give a round of applause one time for
yeah,
Cast Sound Lab.
round of applause. This is our last day. This is our last day at this location. We're here because the Cast Sound Labs will be moving. We're gonna be working some things behind the scenes, but I definitely want to thank Morris and Boris.
We gotta get what's the best thing to happen here. What's
Preach.
the best episode to happen here?
All right.
Preach. I want to take even A King. I want to thank A King for even introducing us to Morris, man. I salute to A King and the whole Combat
Thanks.
Jack show. He really came through when we got kicked out of the city because we got kicked out
First episode.
We got kicked out the Monday, and then he got the spot on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And I want to thank him. But what you mean, sir?
He said best thing to happen.
What's the best thing? What was the best episode?
I mean,
what were your best
I
moments?
got Hennessy thrown in my face. I got slapped. I got slapped here. What else? A girl came over and slapped me in the face. What else?
you tongue kiss Kara?
I didn't tongue kiss her.
You tried.
Wildin'.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things happening here. I threw water on 2 guests.
Almost got punched in the face right there.
Yeah. Well, I moved kind of quick.
I think the behind the scenes stuff was a lot better than some of the stuff that's happened on there.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, those stuff got a lot of views. Watch your mouth. But yeah. Shout out to Space Ghost. Yeah, the behind the scenes is dope, man. But
yeah, I think that just being here, just the vibe in here, the couch definitely. We got shout out to the couch.
Yeah, that couch is getting thrown out. So goodbye, couch.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the couch, man.
Long time ago, I can still remember when the music. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy through a levee, but the levee was dry. Them big old boys pausing whiskey and rye, saying this to. But we gotta sing one more song before we go. The song that started off all here. I found love on a 2-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Stacey Ladder song. Look, man, lock your doors. Wait, hold on. Every Tuesday
after dark.
Tonight.
$2 Tuesdays.
$2 Tuesday after dark. We charging now, so get there before 12.
Facts.
My pockets is getting fatter. Pause. Get there before 12, and tonight.
Make sure you rate, subscribe, review.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. iTunes, Google Play.
Flip the Script will be in Trinidad. Woo! Our flights are booked April 2nd to the 7th. We will be in Trinidad. Me and G Money. It's our first trip together as business partners. Pause. It's our first trip together. Period. It's gonna be crazy. And hopefully. No, we ain't sharing no room. Are you damn? I can't share no room with this guy.
What part of Trinidad are you going to?
Well,
what part of Trinidad are you going to?
we're gonna go to San Fernando first.
Oh, for San Fernando.
Yeah, that's.
Now you're going to Port of Spain first.
Yeah, I'm going to Port of. Well,
dropping off on Port of Spain.
Yeah,
first.
meaning that the airport will bring us to Port of Spain, but then we'll go to San Fernando, and then we're gonna go back to the city.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna go see the family.
So you're doing that show in San Fernando first?
Huh?
You doing that show in San Fernando?
No, I have to go see the family.
Oh, okay.
You know, 'cause, my wife told everybody I'm coming, so
Okay.
I don't want them to get offended. You know.
I get you.
Yeah. Thank you to Selly for coming. Thank you for my man Nico. Thank you
Facts.
for money. Ab money, right? Money. Abdallah. So, and every Tuesday,
man, After Dark Lounge, 22401 Merrick Boulevard. Everyone free before 12. Make sure y'all pull up. Shout to the runway. You know what I'm saying? Flip the Script podcast. We here, man. Rate, subscribe, review, all that.
Make sure you follow the social media at Flip the Script Pod. FLIPDA. SCRIPTPOD. Flip the Script Pod on Instagram and Space Ghost. You know you're executive producer. You're on your job. You got to shut your YouTube out. Yeah.
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was gonna say go to YouTube.
First of all, hold on.
YouTube.com/Flip
the Script Pod.
Quiet Room
Battle.
Quiet Room Battle for the shows behind the scenes. YouTube.com/DJG Money.
DJG Money is a getting money nigga now. His YouTube making money. You know he about to hit the $100 mark. He about to get his first check. How you feel about that?
It's very nice.
Am I gonna see any of that money, or that's just strictly yours as your channel?
I think I'm gonna just take that and quit the show. I want my cash out. And I'm good.
Hey, yo, lock your doors. Close your windows. Put your dogs away.
I don't know how to do that.
Chain your dogs up. Sweep the front of your yard. Then you close the door again. Because you had to get the dirt off in front of your yard. Then use your binoculars. Pick up your firearm. And don't be afraid to use it if somebody trespass your property. URLTV.tv. I'm from Queens.
Wow, it's a very
Round of applause.
Live and direct now.
That was a funny look.